Hey everybody, this video is just going to show you how to get your PowerSchool rosters into Mastery Connect. So you'll see I have open here my Mastery Connect window. Then also you're going to want to have your gradebook open. So the first thing you do is go into your gradebook and you're going to download your rosters. To do that, we're going to go into the Reports tab over here. And then we're going to hit student roster and we're going to get the CSV option here for export for our selected class. Everything else can stay the same. We do need to include their student number, and then we're going to go ahead and run the report, and we're going to just save this. This is my homeroom, so you guys will have several different classes. You're going to save each class individually. So I'm just going to choose to save my report, and I'm going to save it as homeroom. You are probably going to want to save it as first period, second period, third period, and so on. So I'm going to save that to my downloads. And then I can go back into my Mastery Connect page. In Mastery Connect, go ahead and click into your trackers. And I'll make a quick note here. Some of you, and you may want to check with your teammates if you're on a team, some of you may have a curriculum map that you're working from. If that's the case, you're going to select the tracker or the curriculum map that your team is working on and create your tracker from that map. If you don't have one, I would suggest creating one eventually, but just for sake of kind of going through the process, I'm just going to create one from scratch. And so I'm going to add a tracker, and you're going to have to choose which class you're teaching. So my main subject that I always taught was physical science. So I'll select that. And you can name this, I would normally name it 1 for first period and physical science. And it's your choice. You can name it however you want to. I like to choose a color for each class, and then you can go ahead and add your students. Now, for this part, since we're going to do it automatically, choose the import students from CSV file option, and this way we don't have to type in student names individually. So we choose our file. I saved it in my downloads, and here I have my homeroom CSV, so I select that file, and now all I have to do is hit create tracker. And in just a second, it'll auto-populate all of those names. And from here, what I would suggest, if you are going to give all of your assessments on the computer, then you can leave all of these numbers long. But if you think that you ever might want to do paper pencil testing, I would suggest going ahead and taking out all but the last 5 digits of their student number, so that when you print a bubble sheet, it will be so much easier for your students to just bubble in 5 numbers, and you can print all bubble sheets that have just 5 numbers attached to it, or 5 blanks for their IDs. So to do that, all you do is click edit, and then you're going to choose all the last 5, delete everything else, and then hit save. And then it'll kind of my gauge student went down to the bottom, and now I'm going to go ahead and just keep going down the line, backing out everything except for the last 5 digits of every student number. Once you've done that, you'll see that they will cycle back up from the bottom. So you can see down here, Gage didn't disappear. He just went to the bottom of the list, and he has a 5-digit ID now. And you do that with all your students. And once you get in the swing of it, it goes really quickly. And then that's all there is to uploading your students into Mastery Connect. And then you would get into adding your assessments, but we'll save that for another time.